Today I'm going to prepare a huevos con chorizo, which is a Spanish-style sausage and eggs dish that we celebrate here at the shop at Andaz Fifth Avenue. At home, very uncomplicated. What we would do is we would just prepare simple griddle bread. And we're just going to let this cook here while we get our eggs in the pan and start it. So you start with a little bit of butter. And what we're going to do is we're going to add our onions. I'm going to give those a quick cooking here. At the same time, we will add our potatoes. The potatoes should be pre-blanched. They could be fingerling potatoes. They could be Yukon Gold potatoes. Any potato that you enjoy the most in your home. Some nice color. What we're going to do next is we're going to add the Mexican style or Spanish style chorizo in here. Let the chorizo cook and let the fats come out of it and be part of the cooking / flavor agent in the dish. Chef's favorite weapon, salt and pepper. And then what I do is I add some tomato sauce. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to crack 3 eggs. Add this to the pan, like so again. We just start to scramble. Check our griddle bread over here. Vine ripe tomatoes. At home when I cook, I use the cilantro, so what I do is I translate that right into what I do professionally at work. I use the stem of the cilantro as well. There's more flavor in the stem of the cilantro than the actual leaves themselves. And I'm going to take my griddle bread, and I'm going to take these beautiful tomatoes, quick garnish, and here you have huevos con chorizo. Okay, next what we're going to do is we're going to move on to a pork rillette. The pork is cured in salt, pepper, some herbs, some dried herbs like bay leaves, and we let it cure for about a good hour, hour and a half. We sear it, put it in the pot, more herbs, citrus if you wanted to, cover it with olive oil, and then braise it. Today we did a pork butt, which is actually right here, and I've already pre-shredded this pork butt, so you have beautiful shards of pork here. And we braise that for about a good 3.5 hours. We add the pork to the KitchenAid. Salt. We will also do some pepper. We'll add some Dijon mustard. We'll add some horseradish as well. So we'll just add some herbs in here. Add the oil or pork fat that I left here in a bottle, like so. You don't want it to be too smooth, however, because you don't want pate, but you want just shreds of pork. This is what we end up with, which is nice consistency. Have a jar of your choice. I choose these. Now, since you have all this goodness in here and all these amazing bold flavors, you just pour this fat. This is going to seal in all the flavors. Just cover this. We'll add the clips. This is what your finished product ends up like. So why not add a few little piggies? Have some fun in your presentation. Small things like this is what makes people go wow. We'll take our bread, been previously toasted. You add this right to the center of your board. You add some pickled okra and some spiced pickled carrots. Get you a glass of wine in a second. Next dish, a very traditional sofrito. Red peppers, green peppers, onions, garlic, cilantro, oils, and ají dulce, which is a sweet Scotch bonnet pepper. For a chicken dish, I tend to go with chicken thigh meat, as for myself, there's more flavor in chicken thigh than there ever will be in a breast. Turn our fire up, start with a tad bit of regular oil. Then we'll use the annatto oil. See, annatto oil provides very distinctive flavor and color. So we're going to take our chicken thigh meat, then we're going to braise it, and you see naturally it picks up that color of the annatto seed oil pretty quickly. And the one dish the one portion of the chicken that you don't have to worry about overcooking ever. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of my capers and add some acid to the dish as a flavor enhancer as well. I will take the sofrito that we just made. We're going to add some of the sazon, which is a Spanish spice. And we're going to add some olives that are stuffed with peppers. I'm going to add some fresh corianders to this dish. There you go. Just simply then just add this. Wish you guys could smell the aromatics through these cameras. Add a few more cilantro or fresh coriander leaves to the top of this. Couple more olives, and there you go. I love this dish so much. I want to taste it myself, actually.
You get the bigger bit. Isn't that magnificent?
What drives me to this sort of cookie more than anything else is the technique in which you cook it. They're fast pickups, minimal ingredients, food that you can cook at home. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4 steps, easy to produce at home.
Always have good wine with good food.
It's great.
As I look into your
Ciao.
glass. Cheers. Ciao. Bye. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, now, bye.